Hey everyone! Today I want to talk about a really tough issue that's hitting home for a lot of folks out there: online scams, especially when they target the elderly. So let's dive into a story that's both heartbreaking and eye-opening.
Imagine an elderly father, recently widowed, feeling that deep, knowing loneliness that creeps in when you lose a partner. It's like, the world feels a little darker, right? He's encouraged by family and friends to get out there, socialize, maybe find some companionship.
But when you're feeling that alone, it's easy to grasp at anything that seems like a connection. So our dad here, he starts chatting online with a younger woman, and at first, it feels like a breath of fresh air.
There's excitement, there's hope. He dreams about her visiting, about maybe, just maybe, finding love again. But as time passes, that visit never happens. And, red flags start popping up, like a game of whack-a-mole.
Let's talk about those red flags for a second. There's a huge age difference and, honestly, the woman is just unrealistically beautiful. But, our dad, in his vulnerable state, he's not really seeing those signs. Instead, he's getting these constant requests for money, always with some excuse about why she can't come to visit. It's heartbreaking. And here's where it gets really tough. He's in denial.
He wants to believe so badly in this connection that he ignores the evidence. It's like, his heart is pulling him in one direction, while his head is screaming something else.
Loneliness can do that to you. It can cloud your judgment in ways you never expect. So let's reflect on that for a minute. This fear of loneliness, this desperate need for affection, it's powerful.
It can lead us to make decisions that, in hindsight, feel so out of character.
And I think we've all been there, right? Maybe not in the same situation, but we've all had moments where our emotions took the wheel, and we drove ourselves right into a wall of denial.
He's holding on to this false hope, and it's like you can't help but feel for him. It's a stubbornness that's almost protective.
But, at what cost? It's like, how do you get through to someone when their heart is so wrapped up in a fantasy? So, what can we do about it? First, we need to talk. Open communication is crucial.
If you're in a situation like this, or you know someone who is, try to bring it up gently. You don't want to confront them and push them away. But sharing resources on internet romance fraud can be a step in the right direction.
And then, there's the tough low part: reporting the scam. It's essential. Not just to protect the person, but to potentially recover some lost funds. It's a hard conversation to have, but, it's necessary.
Also, seeking professional help can make a world of difference. Counselors can help navigate those emotional waters and, provide a safe space to process everything.
There are resources out there for victims of online scams, and that's, really important to know. As we wrap up, I just want to emphasize how important it is to approach these situations with compassion.
It's so easy to judge, but honestly, we all need support sometimes. So if you or someone you know is going through this, don't hesitate to reach out. Remember, it's okay to feel vulnerable. It's okay to admit when you're struggling.
There's always a silver lining, even in the darkest situations. Maybe you learn something about yourself or gain a new perspective. I'm grateful for the lessons these tough moments bring, even if it's hard to see them at first.
So, if this video resonated with you, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more content, and drop a comment below. Let's keep this conversation going. Remember, you're not alone in this, and together, we can navigate these tough times.
Thanks for listening.